of Navy. And then on the 23rd, at number 2, Iowa, the Cliff Keen Las Vegas invite on the 6th and the 7th. So just the beginning here tonight. So now here's Christian Carroll, the transfer from Oklahoma State, was ranked the number 2 recruit in the entire nation, all weight classes. Competed in the 2024 Olympic team trials. And he had freestyle wins over NCAA American or All-Americans. And there you see already he's in with his first Hilton Coliseum takedown.
I think this is a young man that fans have the potential to get really excited about. Just the pedigree that he's shown.
Well, what a coup by Coach Dresser and his staff to be able to procure his services. Nick Stemmet is ranked 13th in the country for Stanford, but he is immediately down 6-1 here. Stemmet, third at the Southern Scuffle in the Pac-12 championships, but he's been to the NCAA championship, this Stanford man, Nick Stemmet, 3 times.
Yeah, Stemmet, he's been a focal point. And Coach Ayers talked about that today. He's like, the young man's been through 3 coaches. Like, this is his 3rd head coach.
Yeah, that's tough.
So, like, he hasn't necessarily had consistency, but he stuck it out. He stayed for the education. He stayed for the wrestling. And
well, he was 31-10 last year. I mean, 31 wins. He's got 80 in his career, but he's behind right now, 6-2. Man, you know, when you close the meets with Bachman, Carroll, and then the big man at heavyweight for Iowa State, I mean, that's really potentially a pretty devastating lineup.
Yeah, it's huge. And so I think Carroll knows what's at stake here. He knows he needs bonus points for the team to still have a shot. And so that's super important, right?
Right. That's in the moment.
And so just like the awareness, you know, being a former 197 pounds, I don't weigh that right now, Tom, and that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pick right there. Nothing's there. And they're going to go out of bounds. Oh, no, they circle back in. And
Carroll's just a redshirt freshman, Kyvan.
Yes. So he'll have some time in the lineup. But I think it's one of those things is, like, you want your guys that want to be in that situation. Like, if the duel's coming down to somebody, I want it to come down to me. And you want 10 guys in the lineup that if it's not the traditional 125-pound start, that it's okay. But you want your guys at 197, your 285, to be like, hey, I'm okay with the match coming down to me with it being on the line. I know what I need to do, and I'll go out and do that for the team.
So Christian Carroll on the bottom here. Trying to roll through.
Gonna have to be careful right there.
Well, I didn't know. Did he get a count?
I think he did.
Yeah, I think he did too.
Dresser's probably gonna throw the brick.
And there it is.
They're gonna continue to wrestle right here. So, near fall two.
Yeah, he got the reversal. Well, now we're going to see here exactly what transpired in that. There's Kevin Dresser. and what a program he has built. And Iowa State, with an individual like Kevin Dresser, was way out in front in the wrestling community on fundraising and NIL and all the talk that is surging such a forceful change in college athletics in all sports.
Yeah, and he's done he's done
it his whole life, his
Right.
whole working life.
Yeah, and that's why he said when Kevin Dresser speaks about being a college coach, he said the best thing a college coach can do is be a high school coach. So right here, we're looking for the near fall, nothing in that. So one, he has a 2 up, but I got a 1. I thought it broke back to 90. So it'll be interesting to see.
Leo Mercado, Evan Burchett, the officials tonight.
And so if the near fall is taken off, that means the whole sequence, they'll start from that sequence, so there won't be a reversal. Christian Carroll would start back down if you're watching at home. So that's what the near fall is being reviewed. If the points are overturned, it would start Christian Carroll back down on bottom, no reversal rewarded.
Well, I think it's a no-brainer, but Carroll is going to climb the rankings, which in wrestling, it's very interesting because eventually they are going to be ranked by a full process for seeds at the NCAA tournament.
For sure.
And so, you start at 32, well, that means you're in the bracket already, at least according to some people who
33.
Well, yeah, but 32's in.
Oh, right.
Yeah, 32's in the bracket. So.
The pigtail.
That's right.
Yeah, the pigtail.
Carroll, the 2022 Indiana Class 2A champion, and was the state wrestler of the year in Indiana.
Did you see how big he looked in high school?
Well, yeah, I watched him. He was all over social media, and so you saw his exploits. And, he goes to Oklahoma State, and certainly that's a formidable program with resources. So it was an earth-shattering moment for Iowa State.
After further review and ruling on the mat stands, we got a 2-point near fall to Stanford, 2-point reversal to Iowa State.
Yes.
All right. So 8-4 here. The near fall for Stemmet and the reversal for Carroll. Now again, both of these men got a moment to Stemmet now. Stemmet.
Oh, beautiful roll through.
Carroll coming through.
Should go cross knee right there. He should have went and stepped over that.
Well,
missed on it. But
he's looking for 2 here.
He has to get that hook though. Now he's going to look for back further right after this. Stemmet needs to be very aware about this situation.
There it is. (11-5) now. And Stemmet gets out. Stemmet out of Yorkville, Illinois, which is a suburb of Chicago.
He's continuing to moving forward. I always wonder when a young man's making that much of a weight cut or a dissension, I wonder how that third period is going to feel and look for him. Christian Carroll has not weighed this probably since 9th or 8th grade.
Well, plus in collegiate wrestling, you're weighing in 16 times.
Yes.
Or freestyle, you were weighing in, I don't know, 4 or 5 times.
Yes.
Stemmet. He's down 11-6, and he's on the bottom to start period 3.
And this is going to be a huge period. Attack right there from Carroll. Nothing's open. Stemmet's going to want to continue to press, push that pace. Probably want to get a little bit more active with the hands, looking for angles.
Well, he's looking for an ankle there.
Looks to throw that by. Nothing.
Yeah, but Stemmet's, he's not waiting around.
Oh, absolutely.
Definitely trying to force the action here, as he needs to.
Yeah. I mean, this is an opportunity for him to seal the duel for his team. Carroll should be looking for counter offense opportunities. He knows Stemmet has to come. Stemmet wants to be more active with his hands. Oh, gets back to that angle, kicks out.
Avoided it. That's 2 times now.
Oh!
Well, Stemmet appears to have the upper hand in terms of...
It's a lot of activity from Stemmet. Looking to throw it by, nothing. Carroll holding position.
There's a stall warning now against Carroll.
But he can't, Stemmet can't do anything crazy and throw himself to his back. Carroll just needs to hold position. He's done enough to win. Now, Stanford is going to be up by.
So, Christian Carroll's introduction to Hilton Coliseum receives a warm response from this big crowd here. Big crowds becoming the rule in Hilton under Kevin Dresser at Iowa State. So now we're going to go to heavyweight, and we're going to see a couple of freshmen here. Younger Bastida, obviously.